These AI coins we're gonna talk about in this video can literally make you into a millionaire. Look, it's no secret that this crypto bull market's gonna mint millionaires, and it's your chance to make massive amounts of profits, life-changing amounts of profits. And we called this bull market before it even started. As a matter of fact, we called the bottom of 15.6K before it even got there. Now, although in this bull market, many cryptocurrencies are gonna skyrocket, leaving people gasping, looking up at the rocket ship taking off for the moon, wondering why they're not on it, some narratives, or at least projects within these narratives, will go much higher and go past the moon, meaning you have a bigger chance of selecting that certain crypto that's gonna make life-changing or wife-changing gains. No disrespect to the wives out there, but some of you just, I don't want to get into it. Now, we talked about these narratives on my channel before. I mean, we talked about these narratives before they even came into fruition. We talked about AI before it was a thing in the last bull market and said it's going to do well in this bull market right now. And some of these narratives are AI, gaming, and the Bitcoin ecosystem. Now, I have made portfolios on these narratives on my channel, but today I want to focus a little bit more on AI, on artificial intelligence. See, I don't think people understand or evaluate how profitable this sector, this narrative can actually be. I mean, yeah, people have mentioned it, but most crypto YouTubers or crypto influencers are concentrating more on the gaming industry, the gaming narrative. And this is because of the likes of Elliot Trades and Alex Becker. And don't get me wrong, this narrative is going to take off and can potentially be the biggest narrative. Gaming can give you the most gains in this crypto bull market. But what that's doing, it's leaving AI kind of in the back seat. Everyone's concentrating here and not concentrating over here. And what this does, this gives us early access. This gives us early opportunities getting into AI when it's still relatively low. And believe me when I say AI hasn't even started yet. I mean, this entire video, what you're watching right now, me right now, it's not me. It's actually AI. Just kidding, but we're actually getting there. One day I'll make a video and you're gonna see an AI clone and it's gonna be me. So where am I getting at? What's the purpose of this video? What am I trying to convey here? It's simple. Start moving into AI. I mean, I think AI is gonna blow up in 2024, leaving some other cryptocurrencies wondering what happened and gasping for air. Especially if you consider trend stacking, which we've been talking about for years, and AI trend stacking with crypto gaming and other narratives. So which coin should you be focusing on? Which coins can actually make you those massive amounts of gains? Well, you know my views on this. You need an AI crypto portfolio to balance things out. I mean, you need your blue chips or high caps, mid caps, and low caps so you can make those gains, but also have access to those 100x potentials, lower, smaller cap coins. That way, those low caps, if they don't pump, if you make a wrong selection, you still have those mid caps and high caps to protect you and also make you potential gains in the AI narrative. But today I want to talk about a project that's sponsoring this video, a project that may be included in this portfolio that I think is going to perform very, very well. See, I want to talk about Delysium, and they actually gave me this guideline to talk about in this video. I don't do guidelines. See, when a project sponsors one of my videos, I make it absolutely clear that it's an honest review and I give my honest thoughts. But guidelines aside, when it comes to Delysium, it is quite interesting, it is quite intriguing. And I'm going to show you this project in just 1 second. But they do seem to have partnered with Microsoft, and you can read about it more here. I'll leave this link down below. And if you look at their Twitter page over here, you will see that they're also working with Google Cloud, or at least they joined the Google Cloud AI and Web3 startup program. By the way, while we're here, maybe you should follow them on Twitter here and see what else they're up to, because this project is quite interesting. Now looking at the price, it has gone up 30% on the weekly so far, and it does seem to have found some support right here, which does make sense. I mean, it was previous resistance over here, it broke out, and now looks to have made this support. Go to the monthly here, and you can actually see that we want it to break 0.063, and if it makes that support, it should be blue sky breakout. Let's have a look. Well, it's not blue sky breakout. I mean, the price has gone down quite a bit, but you can see some action over here. What this means here, in my opinion, is that influencers and marketing is about to ramp up, which makes sense because I'm making this video. But if we can go up, we can at least get to this resistance area right over here at 0.13. And if we break that, we can challenge all-time highs. There's not much resistance on the way up here. Now that said, Delysium or AGI has been released on major exchanges, and while a lot of influencers see that as a negative because there's no pump on exchange listing, I think that's actually a good thing. See, we can actually see it's already on Gate.io, it's on Bitmart, on Bybit, on MEXC, on KuCoin, Bitforex, and various other exchanges. It still has potential to list on the likes of Binance and other major exchanges, which can help the price, but I don't really look at that because that's just short-term profit taking. It's listing, it lists, people take profits, they dump the price. That doesn't interest me. What interests me is there's liquidity and there is marketing, or should I say distribution, because to get listed on major exchanges or on centralized exchanges, you actually pay. I'm not sure if you know that or not, but you pay for that listing, and it's important. Distribution is important, and they are distributing. So I see that as a positive. Along with them doing marketing, which I know they're doing marketing because they're sponsoring this video, which is a good thing because it means they're spending on marketing. Marketing is key. I think they're on the right track. All right, so let's have a look at Delysium here. If we scroll down, you can see you can actually create your AI twins, your Delysium AI twins. So they empower all users to create their own AI twins very easily. Each of them can gradually develop their unique personality and functionality through constant interactions. This is actually pretty cool, and it's gamifying AI, if you will, and we talked about this in previous videos. They're certainly on the right track here, and this is actually quite interesting. Of course, you can apply here for early access. Let's scroll down here. And it's the first AI-powered Web3 operating system, Lucy, that comes to attention. See, what Lucy can do, it can be your assistant in Web3. You can ask her Web3 questions. Just like you would with ChatGPT, but this is more interactive and it's more on Web3. It's Web3 based. And you can actually chat with her right now. You can test this out, or you can apply for early access. Now, this is quite interesting because although this is something that a lot of companies are going to do, and you don't really need a Web3 company to do this, in my opinion, you can just use ChatGPT and program it for this. It's marketing and market niche that plays a role here, which can actually help with the price and can help early investors or potential early investors such as us. And if they do this right, if they can pull this off, this can be a very strong point. So look, what NFTs does Vitalik own? You can actually see what Vitalik owns in his wallet. You can even see his portfolio and make a transfer. Tell Lucy to actually transfer some ETH to Vitalik or your mother-in-law, which would be quite funny because she probably has no idea how all this works. But regardless, this is actually very interesting. Now you also have David and Catherine here, and I'm going to let you research this so you can be surprised. I don't want to give everything away, but go to Delysium and check out David and Catherine. They actually have a unique backstory, and this is actually pretty cool. Now, as you know, when it comes to crypto tokens, utility is a key role. Utility is extremely important. And it looks like Delysium is actually taking this into account. See, their AGI token will serve as a governance token as well as the main currency for the AI agent network. Now, according to the white paper, which I'll leave linked down below, AGI will also be used for network maintenance fees, agent registration, service access, and much, much more. So basically, it will have a use case. This token allegedly will have a use case in itself. Now, Delysium is also building a network where millions of AI agents are going to communicate with each other after enhancing each other's data. Welcome, Skynet. For an AI agent, it is required to register their network, and this is done by a concept called Agent ID. Now, I have been informed that Delysium is releasing an update on Agent ID planned for the beginning of 2024. I'll also leave this link down below as well so you can research this for yourself. Here you can enter a lottery so you can win tokens, and the token, let's check it out right here, you can see it's AGI. Now you can read about the token and the benefits here, why you would potentially want to check it out and keep it in your portfolio. I actually think it may be a good idea, and you can just click get started over here so you can do that. There is also a bridge function right here so you can transfer from one chain to another. That's kind of all the rage, it's in fashion, everyone's doing this, but they may have their own reasons, so stay tuned. And then you have DMA, the Delysium Metaverse Accelerator, which you can actually invest in as well. But this is something for you to check out in your own time and what it can do for you. But there are airdrops and various other functions that make this quite interesting. By the way, real quick, something I forgot to mention is you can actually read their white paper, and you should read their white paper and actually do your own research. Now, I actually looked through this. I didn't really deep dive into it. You can do this on your own. But something I have failed to find, which is a bit of a red flag, is I don't see the founders or the team of this project. And look, generally speaking, I want to know who is behind this project. Now, granted, they are working with cloud, they are working with Microsoft and so on, so there should be somebody that is known, but where are they on this project? I really want to know. So just keep that in mind, because that kind of stops us further researching LinkedIn profiles and so on. And generally speaking, I really don't like it when the team and founders are just not doxed. Now, sure, with a little bit of digging around, you can actually find this page here. And if you scroll down here, you can actually see the team over here and their Twitter profiles. So you can click, for example, Chief Chef over here, and it will take you to their X profile. But my issue here is you have Forbes U30 Asia, and if you look at the rest of the team, for example, Dids, also Forbes U30, but there's no name. How do you verify this? So that in itself is a bit of a concern for me, but it doesn't mean that the price can't go up or that you can't make money from this. It just means you got to keep this in mind and do further research. Okay, so I reached out to Jenny, the person that reached out to me for this sponsored video, and they assured me that the team has been around and you can actually find them. They've been to events, they've won awards. I'll leave these all linked down below so you can do your own research. But I still think if you have a project like this, you have to have more of a docs team, more things people can research, in my personal opinion. By the way, check out that Christmas tree. There's Zeus. He's eaten his bone and he ate it too fast. And now he's all sad because he doesn't have that bone. That's the Christmas tree. Okay, so keep that in mind, do your own research and make your own mind up on this. So what's the conclusion? What's the conclusion here? Look, AI is a narrative that can do very, very well, that's overlooked, in my opinion, still overlooked, and can make you massive amounts of profits. You can actually still get in early while everyone's concentrating on gaming and not so much on AI. Now, in order to do that, you need a diverse portfolio, in my opinion, and Delysium can be part of that portfolio. It could really do well and make you a massive amounts of profits. Or go to shit. We don't know that. It can completely go to shit and not make you anything at all. That's why you want a crypto portfolio, so you can balance things out. And I talk about that in this video right here. So make sure you watch this video right here. Make sure you do your own research. Subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video.